Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Free American. And I just want to take a minute to thank all the people that have checked in and wanted to know more about me and wanted to know if I was real or if I was a producer of the Howard Stern show. The answer is no. I'm an old biker and an old Texan that just kind of believes in the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And I don't call up people and I don't. Hang on. All right. Don't know how they did that, but we're back up here, and I am going to follow my here of taking some calls first thing in the morning. Get rid of the trolls first, and then we'll concentrate on the show. And speaking of that, I do the show I really try to bring people together. Hate shows. This ain't, I'm not trying to get you to hate all the Jews, hate all the blacks. It's not the way it is. But you need to be aware of who's out there, who's an enemy. If you happen to be white, and I happen to be white, not black, not gay, I'm just a straight old-time Harley riding Texan. And I do this show to inform people and to entertain people, and I believe you can entertain people with telling the truth. If we can go back in history here, 10 or 50,000 years, and entertain people with possibly the way it was back then, I think that's a valuable thing to do, and that's what I've tried to do. Been trying to do that for 45 years. You just haven't heard of me. Wrote my first set of novels back there, sitting cross-legged on a prison cell, doing my time for marijuana. And I spent 45 years traveling around this country, going to bike rallies, selling High Times magazines, promoting my own magazines. They tried to stop that. They didn't like that. Whether it was the Jews, Zog, Mossad, or CIA. I've met them all. They've all introduced themselves as one or the other. And since I can walk into an FBI office, say, hi guys, brought you copies of the magazine by, tell me what you think about it, and walk back out of that office, I'm not doing anything wrong. There's no reason for people to be attacking me other than perhaps I have a clear view or a clearer view of what's really going on out there. Who's pulling the strings and how long have they been pulling these strings? How long, folks? I studied Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin. I studied their views on central banks. I studied how the Jews killed the Romanovs, took over Russia, killed 60 million white Christians. Oh, don't you know that's being anti-Semitic? It's being anti-tyranny. And you got your bad guys in the Christian and the Catholic Church who just broke the news to you. You've been worshiping Satan. Maybe you didn't catch that headline. Maybe that didn't make it into the Jew-controlled New York Times. Maybe not. So when these trolls come on here and ribby about the homosexuality, well, come to our bar mitzvah wedding, and they are doing that to try to make it into a joke. It's not. It's not a joke to me. It's not a joke to me. It's serious. People are being killed in other countries by the Muslims. The Muslims, the whole Saudi Arabia thing is Jewish backed. Muslim religion is probably controlled by the Jews or the Jewish family that runs Saudi Arabia as much as the Catholic Church is controlled by the Jews. I'll bring John Kaminsky back on here sometime soon as we get the audience built up. And we'll get his opinion on that. And this is, I don't do hate radio. I try to get to accurate history that goes back before the Bible. And they don't want you to think like that. They don't want you to know about galactic empires, who really runs Earth. They don't want you to know about Babylonian money magic. And they damn sure don't want you to know about real magic. They don't want you to know that we, as individuals, can communicate with God. We don't need a translator. I'm going to take some calls. On that note of seriousness, please don't try to run your homosexual or your racist crap on me. Simply won't tolerate it. I'll just hang up on you. Ain't going to get angry, ain't going to get taunted, ain't going to get in an argument, ain't going to get into a pissing match. I hope you can understand that. Let's see if we can get anybody up. Are you awake there? Let's see here. Better F5 it here. And I couldn't bring up the chat rooms. I don't know where anybody is. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, everything. Blog Talk's playing games again, folks. All right, checking here, loading, reloading here, putting the boot up the side of this computer. Even have a spare now. Launch that, launch that. So you have to remember, I about to turn 71. I don't take orders well. I don't take threats well. When you've already died a couple of times, you just ain't scared of it no more. So I'm just not one you can threaten. I'm not one you can intimidate. Don't need you to pray for me. Be glad to do that myself. No, thank you, Rick Scumley. Won't take your call. Should have kicked you by now. You're blocked on my phones. Go leave a fake message. That's what your favorite game is, you illiterate son of a bitch. Oh, Blog Talk's buying it a big time here. I'd ask you to tell me how the how the sound is, but can't get nothing up on the computer right now. Severe interference. One of the trolls threatened that. Glad to see you're a man of your word there. I have managed to call into Blog Talk, but I have not been able to open up Blog Talk chat room on my computer yet. So I'm assuming that you can hear me, and we're going to be working on the Lost Book of Enki today. This material was provided by Sitchin. It gives us is complete a version of our past, the Lost Book of Enki, as a work of literature written in the style of an Akkadian epic poem, and provides us with Sitchin's view of our original source book for the Mesopotamian Egyptian mythologies. He has set the book out in the form of 14 tablets written not by Master Akkadian, so be it Endubar.
You can be heard.
Who?
You can be heard. You are heard.
Oh, I'm being heard? Great. Thank you. I've had a lot of people worried about me because I've been getting harsh and providing good ratings, I guess, for Howard Stern. A lot of people like the angry, whatever they call me there. Yeah, somebody else wants to start a radio show, and I believe somebody's been interviewing me for a radio show, using Blog Talk. They just weren't polite enough to tell me that they were doing that. We'll fix that up. How about the 518 area code? 518 area
Hey.
code. You're on with Clay Douglas on the FreeAmerican.com radio show. Who are you?
Hey,
Where are
Clay.
you?
This is Buddy. I'm calling from South Carolina.
Well, hello, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing well, Clay. How are you doing?
I'm always doing well.
That's good to hear,
Harley's,
man.
the
You got a
Harley's
good
running
attitude.
good. Harley's running good.
That's
The VA's handling me pretty well, taking good care of me. We got everything straight.
That's good, Clay.
So-
Good to hear things are going well with you.
What's on your mind, buddy?
Clay, you got a picture up on your website of you dressed up as William Wallace from Braveheart. That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I did that one Halloween, I guess.
Oh, my question was, is that a real picture or was that photoshopped? 'Cause
No,
you look
that's
just
me.
like
That-
Mel Gibson.
Well, cut my hair since then, but you know,
How long
don't,
ago was
don't
that
get.
picture, Clay?
He's a little short guy compared to me. I don't know, a couple of years.
Well, any more pictures left?
I've been doing too many pictures, but
You should post
I could
some of
probably
those
post one.
pictures. You dressed up as William Wallace on your Facebook.
you know, I get people taking pictures of me now and then. I ride Harley with a cowboy hat and 2 dogs strapped to my chest. 1 or 2, sometimes 3.
I'd love to see you dressed up as William Wallace in a Harley.
Well, I'll
Maybe
put off
naked.
getting a haircut for another year or so. Don't do it naked.
that.
All right, sir. Buddy, thank you
I'd love
for
to
calling.
suck your dick. I'd love to suck your dick.
How come
when
you got a
dressed
book?
up
Why
as
can't, you know,
Braveheart.
you sound like a good old guy. You guys sound like a good old guy, and then you got to come up with that fucking creepy homo shit. Why would you do that? I don't appreciate that.
'Cause
You'll never get
spoke
back on
to
my
that
fucking
picture,
show.
And I would love to see more so I can have more material to jack off to.
Goodbye, buddy. You'll never get on the show again. Goodbye. Ignorant,
Take some selfies
sick
naked,
son of a bitch.
Clay.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know what you guys, I guess, the gay nation out there, I just don't like it, don't want to put up with it. 872, hello, who are you? What are you? Where are you? What do you want?
Hey, baby.
Go to
It's
hell.
your girl.
Not putting titties and a dick on my show. Know what you look like. Thanks for the pictures. I'm just sorry I couldn't burn them. Just deleted them. Elvira there. My God. All right, 929.
Hey Clay, how you doing?
I know my name. What's yours?
Hey Clay, it's Carl calling. Just want to let you know that.
Okay, Carl. Good. Hello. I hope you told your aunt and uncle hello for me. And if you got me on speakerphone, hi guys.
Yeah, they're just out having a smoke, but I can tell you, I think you made yourself a couple new fans today. They were liking that clip, and I told them too that this is just one of many shows along the same kind of subject line, because they're also fans of alternate truths. Well, I guess the truths, and it's something they're not getting in their current radio shows and programs they're listening to.
Well, good. I hope they start listening. You know, I mean, you may think that I'm out there talking about the archons, talking about the prehistoric structure of our planet in this part of the universe, and it really should be. It should be something reassuring to you to realize that we're actually part of an intergalactic. I probably wish David Koz, Dr. Decharge, was being able to hear this, but it's we are part of, or the remnants of, an intergalactic civilization that our ancestors came here and conquered this planet just like our ancestors came to this continent and don't like the way they did it, but they built a country here. They built a civilization here. And
I've heard,
the further you go back, you can see where this whole world was built for these by our ancestors, and it goes a lot further back than just the state of Texas and this United States. And that's why I do these shows, so you can really get a handle, you know, where your faction, where your family split off.
Well, my family, my aunt and uncle are here from Ohio, but they're here till the end of the week. But my uncle was actually telling me too that furthermore to the point what you were saying about our ancestors, that they were actually intergalactic, almost. They were almost like pirates that came here looking for minerals or whatever, and that's how they came and colonized Earth.
Came here, they built those structures that we can't build. They had science beyond anything we know today, anti-gravity and space travel. So
it's strange. I'm seeing here on the chat. There seems to be a lot of people here that still seem to think my calls here aren't genuine. But I'm just going to ignore all them, Clay. I'm here just for the information, and I only call in once in a while just to let you know how I'm feeling about your show you did. Now, just to close off here, I'd like to let you know my aunt would really like to see one of those photos of your dog strapped to you in the Harley. She thinks that'd be really cool.
It should be on there somewhere.
If you can ever post one. Yeah, well, I'll have a look. I think that sounds very interesting. But listen, Clay, I'm going to let you go. You probably got some other callers there, but I appreciate what you're doing. I'll look forward to hearing it tomorrow.
Thank you, Carl. And
all right, Clay, you have
just ignore the assholes in the room like Louisiana Bobcat. I'll take care of that. Okay, thanks.
Well, I mean, when they're ready to call in and give you their names, I'll listen to them. But have a good one, Clay.
Okay, you too.
Okay.
Now, 737. Who are you? Where are you?
Hey, Clay, this is Phil. I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
Okay, Phil. What's up?
Hey, Clay, those dogs that you strapped on with the Harley. Did you ever finger
Harley ride
the
Chihuahuas.
dog pussy? Did you ever finger
Goodbye.
the dog?
Idiot. Won't take your calls. I don't take block numbers, fucking idiot.
Hey, Clay. Hi.
And 516. Welcome to the Free American Show, freeamerican.com. I'm Clay Douglas. Who are you? Where are you?
Clay, don't. Hopefully Candy doesn't hear this. But I left a condom. I forgot to pick it up when we had sex last night. Hopefully
Well,
Candy
you're a lying cocksucker, and don't need you, don't want you. All right. That's pretty much it. except for the one fool with a block number. Not going to put up with that. Not going to take it. .305. Who are you? Where are you?
Hola, baby.
Speak English or get the hell off my show.
Clay, I love you. I think you're so good.
Thanks.
Me gusta tu
Goodbye.
show tanto, Clay. Quiero tener
Goodbye.
sexo
Thank you.
contigo. Quiero
Goodbye.
cortar tu
Thank you very
pipí.
much for calling in. Okay. That's it. All right. We got 1 minute left. That's just enough time to tell you with the block number. I don't take blocked numbers. If you can't get that straight, bud, you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Yes.
Why don't you learn how to use a fucking telephone? What?
I'm John from Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, John, you got a block number. I don't take calls for block number, but this is my last minute on the air. Why would you call in on a block number?
Because I'm scared of Obama's FBI getting a hold of my number and tracking me because I'm calling your show. Haven't you heard reports of that before? I think that's.
I've heard about that, but I only need real men with balls to call in. If you're scared of the government, they're fucking going to watch you anyway. Goodbye.
I don't want to be. Oh my God! Fuck you, Clay. Piece of shit.
Hey, fuck you too, idiot.